I'm back, y'all, with another video. Did y'all miss me? I know you did. Today we're gonna analyze the choir, so stay tuned. It's gonna be so much fun. So this choir is a wonderful choir, one of my favorite choirs, one of my top 2 favorite choirs. Yeah, for real, they're really good. This is James Hall in Worship and Praise. I have known their songs since I was a little boy. My old church choir used to sing them songs, and so I just love his music and his musicality. There's something really special about his music that I want to talk about when I analyze them in the choir that he has. They are some singers, you hear me? Singers, okay? They're just amazing at what they do. So we're gonna dive into the video right now. This is a video of them singing Great Is Our God. I think an appreciation service for James Hall, I'm not sure. I think it is an appreciation service. So they're singing most of the songs. So we're gonna start it with some oohs, and they're gonna hear some ahs, and it's into Great Is Our God, or God, Great Is Our God. The whole song is Great Is Our God, Almighty Art, all glorious, victorious. There are lyrics to the song, but for the sake of time, I'm gonna cut right into the oohs and ahs and into the vamp. So let's dive in. So you can already tell the vibrato is very big, right? It's very dramatic, if you will, but in a great way. So it's an intentional speed of vibrato that they're using. It's not just, I'm gonna get up there and scream. This is an art. This is an art. So they have such a fine way of giving some warm vibrato in their singing. It's really, really good, y'all. Really, really good. Let's keep going. See them jaws moving? I love it. So right there, so they hit so they changed the vowel, if you will. They're saying ah right here, so they're changing the ah to kind of fit the ambiance of the song and the musicality of James Hall. They are some singing folk, you hear me? Singing folk. Let's keep going. Did you hear the pullback, the instant pullback? Man, that's so good. That's also an art. Singing softer is actually a little bit harder than singing louder. You would think that, I've got to sing loud and I got to belt and I got to yell. No. Pulling back is the control part, and y'all got it. It's pretty good. Great. And they put that T hard on there. I love it. So they kind of chew that vowel. Great. So they kind of put a E phoneme, if you will, at the end. So they migrated from great, and they kind of grinded the vowel, if you will, like a better term. Great. Good job. And I would have been cheering too, okay? I would have been cheering too. So they said go, not God. This song requires a lot of stamina. It requires a lot of control. It requires a lot of technique. To execute a lot of James Hall songs, you need technique, bottom line. It's way more than I'm just gonna get up there and do some vibrato and just wail. To sing it right and to have the dialect, if you will, or the phonetics or the aesthetic, I don't know. There is definitely a technique to his music. So instead of saying God, they said God. So they almost tilted the cry chord and kind of made it a little bigger, a little thicker. God. notes was kind of a long, and it kind of, some of them kind of did good, so they migrated or grinded the vowel again, okay? Let's keep going. See the mouth shape? Ooh, I love this song. So if you notice the altos, I think it was the altos, go. So they had almost a gelato emphasis when they kind of finished their line. Good. And they grinded the vowel again or migrated the vowel again. Good. Okay? They're all doing it, but the altos kind of stuck out there. Let's keep going. What I appreciate about this choir and these individuals in this choir is that each section has a distinct sound, but together it is just a big old body of sound, like a big old wave of sound. And you notice there's not that many people up there on that stage. That's like a full choir. That just comes to show you the skill that each of these singers possess in order to have the sound that they have. So if you notice the sopranos, they're a little more bright, a little more spread. Good! Because you got to kind of stay up there to get those notes a little bit. These are some real sopranos, for the record. Real sopranos. Look up James Hall songs. Look up Caught Up, and look up What He's Done For Me. Those two songs will show you how real these sopranos are. They don't even flinch, they just sing. They don't flinch, they don't work hard, they just stand and sing. It's just amazing. So anyway, the sopranos are a little more brighter, the altos, more depth. So they're kind of making their sound bigger and longer and warmer than the sopranos. And the tenors are kind of like, they're kind of the anchors. They kind of go. It's almost like operatic tenors. They almost have an operatic sound about them. It's almost like chamber music meets Baroque meets gospel. James Hall. Yeah, it's really good. Really good. See the soprano's mouth shape? Spread. Look at the altos' mouths. Look at the sopranos. Great is our. So they're hitting vibrato each time they hit those notes. Great is our. So sopranos, our. Altos are kind of our. Tenors, they're kind of, the altos and tenors are kind of warmer. Sopranos a little more brighter. They some singing folk, y'all. Singing folk. Let's keep going. Y'all, they're just so good. They are so good. Singing in a choir is an art. I kind of keep saying that because I think a lot of people, when you see the Ricky Dillards and the James Halls and the Donald Lawrences and all these choirs, it's an art. Each artist, each director, if you will, each leader of these choirs has a certain sound that these people have to execute. So James Hall's choir, they have boisterous voices. They have thick voices. Some of these people I recognize from singing with him for years. Other people I think are relatively new. But, I mean, these are some singers. Whew. These are singing fools. I just can't get over it. And look, James Hall, if you watching, number one, I am a fan. Number two, if you need an outdoor soprano, hit up your boy. I'll travel. Listen, I will travel. I'm dead serious. For real, no. I'm dead serious, but I'm laughing. Okay, so, but for real, singing in a choir is an art that takes skill. Not everybody's a choir singer in this capacity. Everybody can sing in a choir, but to sing in James Hall or to sing in another choir of that caliber is definitely a skill. Definitely a skill. So there's some singing folk. I love it. So what else did you hear the choir do? Did they do too much? Not enough? What else did you hear? Put it in the comments below and let's talk about it, y'all. I'm going to say it now like I always do. Be vocally bold, creative, and aware. But most of all, be vocally you. All right, y'all. Until next time, I'll see y'all soon. And it's going to be soon, I promise.